Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Brook Lopez. Curry is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Horford. And it's Durant in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Bridges out there with Irving. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Turner in at the 4-man position. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their rosters.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Now, here is Irving. And Durant sends it back. Murray, the pass to Curry. And here is Lopez. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Outside Turner. Back to Irving. Pass to Adams. Lopez with the steal. It's stolen by Adams. Now here's Turner, guarded by Horford. And it's sent back by Horford. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Turner with a screen on Murray. 6 to shoot. Bridges kicks to Irving. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Inspiring display of imagination. Irving simply creates ways to finish.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the evening.
What's up? And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Curry, that's good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from KD, Bridges finds Irving. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity. And Lopez with the nice bucket inside.
Sometimes when you watch him play, Lopez is like a vacuum down there under the bucket.
Irving against Curry. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Curry on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Irving. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. It's good.
A dependable distributor. Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for the Bucks. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Bucks #1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Milwaukee leading by 3. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Curry's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Irving surveying the floor. Again, the Nuggets score.
You can't let Irving get comfortable in that pick and roll. Superb at knowing when to shoot in those situations.
Pass to Durant. Here's Lopez. And he banks in the layup. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
Vintage Lopez, using his size in the lane, maintaining that balance offensively.
Back to Irving. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Inside. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Horford. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Claxton. And he also played a big role in their last game with Atlanta. Bridges sets the screen for Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Claxton with the steal. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Al Horford. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jamal Murray. Denver on D. It's a three-point game. Pass to KD. Buries the long-range jumper. KD's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lowry against Irving. Adams sets the pick for Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Atlanta.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Turner with a screen on Lowry. Here's Irving with the drive, and he makes good on the layup. 10 points for him.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Curry looking it over. Lobbed up there for Durant. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, we've seen this movie before. Kyrie Irving, special with the rock.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Here's Claxton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. The wide open look for Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Adams. Rebounded by the Bucks. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is a potential finals preview. As good as it gets early in the season.
Denver with the ball. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Irving from long range. Crafty move. And Adams with the slam.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Curry. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Bucks leading by 4. Durant with it, guarded now by Irving. Olynyk sets a screen for Durant. Over Irving. The shot by KD. No good. Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Adams. Now, here is Irving. Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Turner shoots over Olynyk, and Turner with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Well, when the shot clock is winding down, Turner is a great option. That near 7-foot height gives him a chance there.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. It's stolen by Adams. Down low, here's Bridges.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Curry. Lopez, a screen on Bridges. Here's Curry with the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Turner with a screen on Olynyk. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nuggets?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Mind the lane.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Great find by the big man Turner there, doing what's best for the team.
Outside Curry. They need this. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Curry's got 11.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
It's Barrett on the wing. The three. Rebound by Olynyk. The Bucks trail. On the wing, Murray. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Irving. And Denver again with the bucket.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Murray against Barrett. Curry with a wide open look. And the three off target. The Nuggets leading by 4. Outside Irving. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 17.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Lowry. Durant is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. Bridges misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Outside, Horford. The 3 from KD. The three-pointer is right on target. KD's got 12 in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Wagner outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. Murray dishes to Lowry. And here's KD for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Olynyk is covering. Back to Barrett. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Barrett's got his first 2 points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murray, the pass to Lowry. Murray against Barrett. Pass to Wagner. Out to Bridges. Barrett with this screen on Durant. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Murray outside. In the corner, Horford with it. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Olynyk can't hit.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Bridges a screen on KD. And there's Bridges on the assist from Barrett. And it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Now here's Lowry. Scoreless thus far. KD's shot is good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look for Denver. Miles Turner, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Bridges, and Irving subbed in for Wagner. The Bucks also with the sub. Stephen Curry is checked in for Kyle Lowry. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Nuggets. 3-point lead. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Irving against Curry. Clock at 6 to the middle. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Claxton. And another miss by Denver. Bucks trail by 3. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach, and I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
That's good from Irving.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back over to you, Kevin.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
As dynamic with the ball as anyone in the league, Kyrie there earning a trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Both free throws good for Irving.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
Now here's Durant. 18 points for him. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Barrett against Murray. Barrett kicks to Irving. Launches it. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Lopez against Turner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And he knocks down the first one.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the left wing. Here's Lopez. He's got 8. Here's Curry with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And the rejection by Curry.
And quick reaction by Curry. Steph putting some serious effort in defensively.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Olynyk, a screen on Irving. Here's Curry with the 3. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Pass to Turner. Now Irving, guarded by Curry. Shot from 12. The Nuggets with another miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Now Lopez. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Nuggets. That's good from Lopez.
What an amazing career arc Lopez has had. Started as a back-to-the-basket guy, turned himself into a stretch 5. He's adapted with the times.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. You look at the Bucks. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
And right now for the Bucks, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long, and guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
On the wing, Murray. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Durant. Averaging 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Bucks. Onside, Barrett. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Nobody near Irving. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Now, here's Barrett. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Atlanta. Adams sets the pick for Barrett to stop the drought, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Now, here's Durant. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Lakers.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line. And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
The first one falls.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
He doesn't get the second one. And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line. Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Pass to Curry. Fades. No good off the front iron. The Nuggets trail by 5. And here's Irving over Curry. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
And guys, making it look effortless right now. Irving doing whatever he wants on offense.
And here's KD for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Adams, the pass to Barrett. Pass to Irving. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
Adams against Lopez. Back to Curry from the arc. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Bridges, he's checked in for the Nuggets. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Nuggets in second. Fifth best, the Bucks.
And these two squads really know how to capitalize on mistakes. When they get going in transition, look out.
Milwaukee on D. It's a three-point game. Denver passing it around. Adams with the screen on Curry. Irving, good look. Drops one in from the wing. Irving's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there. Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Back to Irving. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Murray's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
KD on the wing. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
I love the attack mindset there from Turner. Playing with energy.
Curry passes to Murray. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Turner. Back to Irving from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 33.
Well, that's his third triple of the game and his second in this quarter. He is heating up.
Curry against Irving. And here is Curry. 17 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. A shot off that time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Milwaukee. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
As the reigning three-point expert here on the set, Ernie, I can officially verify any of those guys could win it. Deep pool this year.
Wait. What makes you the expert?
Because I was in the three-point contest. You know that, right?
Oh, that's right. I was there.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Milwaukee in the lead. We've got Bridges. Miles Turner out there with Adams. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Lopez dishes to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Horford up top. The 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Denver shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Outside Irving for the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's KD. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Irving. Pass to Bridges. Rejected by Murray. Lopez passes to Murray. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Irving against Curry. Lopez with the ball. 11 points in the game. Pass to Murray. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Turner with a screen on Murray. Here's Irving, and it's all evened up. Irving's got 35 in the game.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Curry passes to Lopez. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
So they take the lead. Irving's got 37.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Irving. And so Irving nails both of them. Here's KD. He has 30. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's Curry outside. The rebound by Turner.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Adams. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Stan, we know Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly pick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now, just his 1st in the second half.
For Milwaukee, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Lopez against Adams. Lopez kicks to Lowry. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Curry against Bridges. Back to Irving. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Stephen Curry. How about 37 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds? To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now here is Lowry. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Lowry's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Adams. Here's Irving. Now recovering. Irving against Lowry. He doesn't hit that one. Here's KD. Durant going to work inside.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry finds Lowry. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. The Nuggets trail by 5. Paxton a screen on Lowry. And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Curry outside, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Claxton throws it down.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Right side, Kevin Durant. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Turner with a screen on Lowry. And on the way from Irving for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Nuggets. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
Well, for the Nuggets, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Down by 12. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Turner with the screen. Irving dishes to Turner. And it's sent back by Lopez. A look from Durant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee. Olynyk is covering. Screen by Claxton. Back to Irving to end the run. Good as the jump shot falls. Irving's got 44.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
To the inside. It's Barrett on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barrett's got it back down to single digits for Denver.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back over to you guys.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Olynyk gets to Durant. Now here's Lopez. He's got 11. Back to KD. KD using his length inside.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. KD's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Lowry. Back to KD. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trailed by 11. Here's Barrett. Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Now Lopez. 1:27 left to play here in the third. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Lopez. Lopez has got his 8th assist in the game. Irving passes to Barrett. On the wing, Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Irving's got 47 points.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
A different look for Denver. Jordan, he's checked in for Turner. Mikal Bridges comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Wagner's subbed in for Irving. The Bucks also changing it up. Al Horford is checked in for Lopez. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Murray subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Okogie. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Curry. There's the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Nuggets trailed by 11. There's Wagner with the three. And again, Denver with the triple.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Curry finds Horford. Back to Curry. Now Olynyk. Clock at 6. Murray right side. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Barrett for three. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 8 rebounds in this game. The Bucks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Hey, guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, as you heard, wanting to make a big push here.
I think he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Olynyk. Lowry out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Horford. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. So, Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now, Wagner following Durant's three-point attempt. Back to Barrett. And the layup falls.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Takes a step back. Durant kicks to Murray. 6 to shoot. and it's denied.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Durant, the pass to Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Well, we don't see him throw it down too often, but he's clearly got the size and ability to get up there.
Turner with a screen on Lowry. And Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Now here's Durant. Horford has a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. To the middle, and stolen by Horford. Now the Bucks moving it up. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Horford. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Well, there's Murray showcasing that speed. When the break is on, he's trying to go all the way.
Wagner from long range. The rebound by the Bucks. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, KD. Back to Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lowry kicks to Durant. Horford sets a screen for Durant. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. It's Durant on the wing. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Pip.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Bucks leading by 6. To the wing on the left. Lowry passes to Olynyk. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist in the game.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. KD against Bridges. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Horford. And Curry subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
1 shot.
The free throw drops for Durant.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Inside. Barrett against Murray. Turner with a screen on Murray. For 3, Barrett. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry dishes to Durant. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Here is Durant. Olynyk sets a screen for Curry. From past the arc. And the Bucks miss again. And so Jordan will bring it up for Denver. 9-point game. On up the court.
Well, Lopez is a sometimes overpowering presence inside, which is why defenses resort to fouling him.
That free throw, no good.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all three levels.
Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. And the rejection by Curry. And it goes down 2 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Durant against Claxton. That one good for 2. Durant's got 53.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Onside, Barrett. Claxton finds Barrett. Shot clock at 6. To the paint, Turner. And Turner throws it down.
I like to see Turner doing the little things out there, like setting a solid screen in the pick and roll.
Outside, KD. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. It's deflected. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jordan, and it's Bridges in for Barrett. Now here's Turner. Pass to Irving. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lopez left side. Now here's Olynyk. And here is KD. Claxton covering. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Turner. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by KD. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Irving. Adams in the corner. Back to Irving. Bridges a screen on Curry. From the baseline. Bridges misses. Bucks leading by 12. Down low. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Big slam by the big man, Olynyk. You know his teammates have to be loving that.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now here's Curry. Lopez outside. Murray outside. Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Durant. Claxton covering. Deep 2 from Murray. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Olynyk. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Smart play by Olynyk. Fouled in the act.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
Now a veteran in this league, Olynyk has carved out a nice role for himself thanks to his hustle and versatile skill set.
Both good from the line that time. The Nuggets trail by 12. Now Irving. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The three from KD. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. It's Turner. Irving outside. Now here's Bridges. Pulls it down. What an assist!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Bucks leading by 10. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Al Horford's checked in for Olynyk. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Murray. Outside Durant. Outside Horford. Here's Durant. 5 on the clock. Murray. Oh, contorting his body for the double clutch layup.
What a luxury it is to have Jamal Murray. He just makes plays.
Irving hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Horford with the screen on Irving. Curry knocks down the three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Yeah, Kyrie isn't the kind of guy to back off. He rises to the defense's challenge, never intimidated.
Lopez sets a screen for Curry. Outside Lopez. Here's Murray. 4 on the clock. Durant from 15 feet away. It's good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now, here's Bridges. Knocks down the three.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.